guys, welcome back to another video. Just a quick one today. We're going to be handing in some Jonas Azoth quests, Agent and Ether, and doing a couple of other quests as well. It's just a little quick kind of 10-15 minutes I think I've got for you guys today. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do. I've noticed that like 57% of you aren't subscribed, so if you wouldn't mind just dropping a click on that button, that would be amazing. If you change your mind in the future, then you can always undo it and it's free, so thank you, it really helps support me. Thank you. So we're going to run over to Jonas here. We're rocking the bow and sword and shield today. Actually, is it bow? No, it is bow, but rapier I think. It's not sword and shield, but we've got the shield on the back anyway. I think it helps with stats. Other people say you probably shouldn't have them on if you're not going to use them, but I think it still helps boost stats. So here we are, I was going to hand in this for Jonas. We could get an Azoth staff for completing this. So we need to go and forge our Azoth staff. I think he's going to send us somewhere there. To the Shattered Obelisk, that would make sense, yeah. So we're going to head over there. It will probably fast travel to Everfall, run down maybe. Yeah. I'm still really curious what kind of weapons you guys are rocking, so leave a comment. It would be really interesting to know. Like Great Axe, Warhammer, Life Staff, Fire Staff, Ice Gauntlet, Hatchet, I don't know what combos you guys might come up with, but it would be really interesting. So leave them in the comment down below. Yeah, so we're going to fast travel to Everfall, and then we will go from there and run down to the Shattered Obelisk. Very soon I will have a guide out for how to unlock the Starstone expedition as well. This heavily involves the Shattered Obelisk, but when we get there, we'll get there. If you guys really want to know how to unlock the Starstone expedition, then I'll try and get that out to you as soon as I can. The next thing that we're going to be doing in our next episode is the Armorine expedition, so if you want to know how to do the Armorine expedition, then watch the next video, I guess, because it will show you and I will tell you, so yeah. Okay, so here we are running over to the Shattered Obelisk. I do have to say they've done an excellent job with the art on that. I'm not entirely sure why it just stays kind of floating rocks, but it's kind of like a magic temple, I guess. That's what we have to gather from this. But it does look amazing, and I'm really actually quite excited to do the Starstone expedition. If like outside the Starstone expedition looks that good, I'm very interested to see what it looks like on the inside. Armorine doesn't look amazing on the outside, but it's still pretty good on the inside in my opinion, and you get plenty of gems and Azoth and gold from all the bosses in there as well. Just going to salvage a few bits here, put a sword back on as well. It's a bit of a higher level than what we're used to. That is the Starstone expedition thing as well. We don't have the stuff for that at the moment, and we haven't done the unlock quest for it. But when we've unlocked it, we'll come back and we will do that. I was trying to find the mission waypoint here, but I believe it's actually on top of this building, not in it, which is what I thought initially. I'd also like to apologise for my voice being a bit croaky. I've still got a bit of a cold, but I'm trying my best, and I really want to get this content out for you guys. So we'll find our way up. There's some steps around this side, and we will go up those and go to forge our Azoth staff. I'm also looking at doing some gold making guides, so if you guys are interested in that and want to know how you can make some gold really fast, let me know, and I'll try and get that out as well as soon as I can. Okay, here we are. So we're going to create our Azoth staff. Ooh, the pieces are like floating in the air. That's kind of cool. And it like assembles. That is quite cool. It could have only been made cooler with some particle effects, but maybe it's just the graphics I'm playing on that means there wasn't any. I don't know. But that was pretty cool. They did do a good job with that. Having this Azoth staff now means that we can do corruption breaches. I did put out a corruption breach video earlier than this, but I'd already recorded and pre-recorded some of this anyway. So you'll have to get to this point in the storyline before you're able to do corruption breaches. At this point though, now you've done this part of the story, corruption breaches will be the next thing for you guys to do, because you'll be able to get gear that's your level, that will be the best gear that you can get for your level, rather than getting gear below your level from missions or quests, etc. You'll also get plenty of corrupted fragments from major corruption breach caches, which you can then use to create more Armorine expedition keys, along with a few other bits that you need for that as well. But if you're going around gathering stuff for corruption breaches, while you're doing that you should also be gathering soul motes, death motes, and I believe it's life motes, for the eternal hearts to make Armorine tuning orbs. But yeah, make sure you are going around and doing that, and then you can run Armorine as many times as possible, as it does have a repeatable quest that you can do, which you can pick up from a dog just outside called Barkamedes, and every time that you complete his quest he will give you 5,000 XP, so it's really worth doing that to get some early game XP, well, early mid game XP, and it'll help level you up really fast. Also, if you don't have the time to be going around and getting stuff for tuning orbs, I would recommend looking for groups like LFG in chat, in recruiting chat, and be like recruiting for Armorine. Some other people might already have keys, so it means you won't have to make more yourself. I'm not advertising to be lazy, but if you don't have the time, if you're working late or whatever, maybe you could just jump in with a squad that already has a key. Anyway, here we are back at Everfall, and we need to return to Fisherman's Bend. I probably could fast travel from where I am on the edge of that, because I have actually come up on the screen saying I'm in Everfall, but I decided to get into the area a bit more and get to the shrine. But you probably don't need to. I probably could have done it from the edge where those rocks were. Anyway, we'll return to Jonas Alazar, see what's going on with him, claim our Azoth staff. We might get to level 20 from this as well, which would be nice. We could unlock a bag slot, I believe. I believe that's at level 20. Yep, so that's got us to level 20. Very nice. It's a ring slot, sorry. And we can now go, and he can show us how to close corruption breaches, which is really cool. Obviously, if you've already watched my corruption breach guide, then you'll know how to do this already. But if you haven't, I'll try and leave a link, well, a pop-up to come up on the screen right now, so you can click on that and be directed to that, so you know how to do corruption breaches. But the main story will kind of show you the rough idea of them, but it doesn't specifically go through each of the 4 types like I've done in my video. It just kind of shows you how to close the nodules like we're about to do now. Okay, so this is how you would close a corruption breach, by using your Azoth staff on a corruption nodule. Obviously this isn't a breach, but this is just like the main story trying to show you how to close breaches. but the breaches you'd get minor and major breach caches from, which obviously you'll get quite a few rewards from, some gold, some Azoth, and such forth. Okay. So we're going to head back to Jonas Azoth after we've killed this guy, because I didn't like the way that he looked at me. So yeah, we'll return to Jonas, see how he is getting on. Don't forget though guys, if you are enjoying the video and the series, don't forget to drop it a like. It means a lot, and if you want to talk to me in the comments, I will be replying to all my comments at the moment. There's obviously not many of yous around at the moment, so I will reply to all my comments on any of my New World videos. Okay, so here we are at Jonas the Hermit. Another armor case, about 3,000 more XP, and if we complete the next quest, we will get a Soul Warden's Ring. And our next quest is going to be Destiny Unearthed. But we're going to move on to that in our next video. So I just want to say thank you for watching, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to check out previous content, do, because it would be awesome. Really appreciate you guys, and the support so far on New World has been amazing, so thank you.